Welcome to Hoosac Valley High School in a big Bi-County East matchup between the South Hadley Tigers and the Hoosac Valley Hurricanes. Hi, I'm Tim Moore alongside of Rick Bua for tonight's high school action here at Hoosac Valley. And Rick, Hoosac Valley comes into this one with a record of 5-1 overall, 4-1 in the Bi-County East, and they're got their hands full with a very, very talented South Hadley Tiger squad.
Yeah, you know, their only loss to Monument Mountain, no shame there, down in Great Barrington. Coach Robinson's kids have been playing pretty well. They're going to need the wins, though, as you said, because that Bi-County East League in the Pioneer Valley, that is a real, real tough league with Monument, Wacona, the Hurricanes, the Tigers of South Hadley that are here tonight, and then last year's champion, Bay State. Don't forget East Hampton, that Hoosac just got by down in East Hampton last week. So it's a tough league. But the Tigers are a very good ball club. They've only played 3 games. They are 2-0 in the Bi-County East. They're 3-0 overall. And they've only played one particularly good school. That was the Wacona Warriors, beating the Warriors down in Dalton last week. So right. that says plenty.
That's an impressive victory for them. And you want to focus in tonight. This is a very senior-oriented squad. And South Hadley is led by their 3 seniors, Chase Mathers, who scores 16.5 points a game. Colin Quinn, 14.5 points a game, and Ed Witkowski. They're a strong squad. They're fast. They like to run and press. And Hoosac Valley will be at a size disadvantage in this game. And usually Hoosac Valley, with this squad, they are usually at a size disadvantage.
Yeah, they have been the last couple of years. They certainly were last year and again this year. But they battle. And, Frank Field, who, he's not classified as a center. He's more of a power forward type with an excellent shot. Is the guy they rely on the most for their rebounds. Michael Zabo comes in as a starter and does a pretty good job also, but he's more on the lanky side. But they get it done. They get it done one way or another. And they got kids that can shoot. And Coach Robinson gives the kids the green light. And they've got good shooters on the team, particularly led by their 2 top scorers in Frank Field and Joey McGovern.
Yeah, and Coach Robinson, talking to him before the game, he indicated he's got to get a big game out of those 2 guys, and they need to control the pace of this contest. South Hadley will want to push this ball up and down the court. He said, we can't play that style of game with this team.
It's going to be exciting. You never know when you put something on the schedule, Tim, that what kind of a game it's going to be. We did the opener against Palmer and it wasn't close, but we didn't know that. And I'm pretty sure, I'm safe to say right now that I'm very glad that we put this one on the schedule.
Absolutely, you're going to see a quality team here in South Hadley, and of course Hoosac Valley, Rick, they're coming off a nice victory over East Hampton, down at East Hampton. A feather in their cap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and East Hampton always has a pretty good team. And in that league, Tim, you could be a pretty good team and still be at the bottom this year. The only team, Palmer, that is kind of rebuilding a little bit, and Bay State, last year's champion of that league, is winless in the league so far. So still very, very strong.
All right, we're getting ready here now for the introduction of the starting lineups for tonight's ball game here at Hoosac Valley between the Tigers of South Hadley and the Hurricanes of Hoosac Valley.
Artificial noisemakers, horns, bells, or whistles are also prohibited and will result in your removal from the gym this evening. We thank you for your cooperation. And now let's meet your starting lineups tonight. First for the visitors from South Hadley. Starting at guard, the senior, number 5, Chase Mathers.
And here is Mathers.
Senior, number 13, Colin Quinn.
He runs this offense along with Colin Quinn. You can see they are sturdy young men. There's good size for South Hadley as well as good quickness. So this will be a real test for Hoosac Valley.
Yeah, they got a sophomore and 4 seniors, Tim, so they're a senior-oriented team where the Hurricanes are on the younger side.
And for Hoosac Valley, Aiden Wicks, the freshman. He's played well for the Hurricanes. McGovern.
Only the only senior in the line,
Yeah,
starting
right.
lineup, I believe.
And they need a lot of effort by Sabo tonight underneath this basket. And we're going to take a pause here for a moment for the playing of our national anthem.
Direct your attention towards the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Nice crowd on hand tonight, Tim, for a weeknight matchup here in Cheshire.
Yeah, this is going to be a real test for this young Hurricane squad tonight. And we're going to see what they're made of here. They're going to grow up fast tonight, playing the Tigers of South Hadley.
They look like they've got 3 kids out there, a little over 6 feet, and the guard's just a little bit smaller. So no huge, bulky kids, and no tall 6'5", 6'6", lanky kids. But we'll see what happens.
Frank Field will jump against Ed Wachowski for South Hadley, and we're just about ready to go. And Hoosac Valley controls the tip. And score right there.
Adam Wicks.
Good start for the Hurricanes. And Wachowski operating at defense.
Nice
to the basket.
drive.
Couldn't get it to go there. Quinn had the lane. And you can see Hoosac Valley not interested in running at all here. They want to work that shot clock down. And they're running a little bit of a weave set here to do.
It's a 7 on the shot clock.
And
Stolen
there's the
away.
turnover. And count it there.
Yeah, good ball control
for
there.
Laporte. Timmy
There's
Laporte gets South Hadley on the scoreboard. Up and over. So we're tied at 2 apiece here. Opening moments of this one from Hoosac Valley. And a block there by Zabo, but they're going to call the foul.
Yeah, he got ball, but he probably got around the backside too.
And that's going to put Wachowski to the line. He'll shoot a pair for the Tigers.
That's pretty much an automatic whistle. He'll get a second.
And back rims it, but they get the rebound. Up on the corner, air ball there. And On the tie-up, it'll stay with South Hadley here. 3-2, South Hadley here. 6:32 to go here in this opening quarter of play at Hoosac Valley.
Once all the kids are on the floor, Tim, you can see the size advantage a little bit there for the Tigers.
And Mathers looking to take it to the hole. Fadeaway
In and
doesn't
out.
go, and they're going to call a foul on the rebounding action. I think that one's going to go.
I think it's on Quinn.
Yep, you got it.
His first, team first. A little bit of pressure here. Easily broken.
And tied up, turned over. They lose it.
And we
got
got a foul.
Another foul there, aggressively. That one looks like it's going to be called on Jack Lawfrey, the sophomore. And that's a second team foul on South Hadley. Now you see South Hadley here putting on a little bit of pressure, trying to speed up the tempo here. And
from the corner.
No good. And cleared off there. Bishop missed that jumper. Who's it going to man-to-man here? Laporte. Down the lane.
Nice
Man,
move. Strong.
Oh, yeah. Right down the lane there for Wachowski. He's got 3 points here. And it's a 5-2 South Hadley lead. And there's a long 3 ball.
And that's his ammo.
You better believe it. McGovern, 4-3. We're tied at 5 apiece. Really unlimited range for the junior.
He does it so smooth, too. It's such nice rotation.
Almost stolen away, and they'll get the layup on the other end. There to Laporte. That's his second bucket of the contest. And here's numbers. Here's McGovern. Sets it, misses it. And Hoosac Valley will reset here. Ideally, Hoosac would like to take a shot with under 10 seconds on the clock. And they're going to call a foul on field. Clearing out. And that's his first foul. And second on the team.
Mathers is the quarterback. We haven't.
Yeah, he is their leader out there, no question. Mathers looked to take it in the lane, couldn't get it. And a ball stolen on the entry pass. Here comes Field. He'll take the short jumper and
can't get the roll.
Just rolls out. No luck there.
Wachowski gives it up.
And that's good for 3 to Mather.
It's his first shot of the night.
That's
first
his
basket
first
of the night.
one, 10-5 South Hadley. No.
Pass intended for Field off the glass. Oh, nice strong move to the hoop.
And count it. Timeout quickly here for Hoosac Valley. Coach Robinson here. He wants to get things in order as Hoosac Valley now trails by 7, 12-5. And
they like to take the ball to the hoop, that's for sure.
Yeah, and they have some good strength there.
Hoosac's been strong on defense. They're trying to keep the ball on the perimeter, but they're looking for guys inside, and they're not afraid to drive.
And Rick, you can see, as I said, Hoosac Valley trying to control the tempo of this game as much as they can.
Yeah, they've had a couple steals too, and a couple fast breaks. A couple of them worked, a couple of them didn't work, but depends how open is Joey McGovern going to be. I mean, if he gets good looks, he can knock a few down. Those threes can get you back in the game pretty quickly.
Absolutely. So we're 3:32 to go in the first quarter here. Coming out of the timeout, South Hadley has the 7-point lead, 12-5. Hoosac Valley will inbound the ball. And South Hadley looks to, again, throw some pressure at Hoosac Valley. Cameron Kastner in now. The game for Gabe Bishop, along with Cornell Bradley.
Almost a steal.
Two freshmen.
So three ninth graders in the game at the same time, Tim.
And again, you see Hoosac Valley running this weave really more, I think, to burn time.
Nice drive in there, just
won't
go.
Didn't go. And here comes South Hadley. No luck here for the Hoosac Valley Hurricane.
Oh, and they got an offensive foul called by Todd Andrews.
Right. Well, Bradley had him pretty well lined up there.
That's going to be 2 on Quinn, I believe.
Yeah.
And it is. Colin Quinn, the senior, averaging 14.5 points a game.
So he's going to take a seat. Into the game now, Brady Courier.
Jack Lockery already out.
Here comes Kastner, working against that pressure.
Field thought about it for a second, but was well guarded and gave it up.
10 on the shot clock now. Good up fake. Shot does not go. And once again on a rebound. And they're going to call a travel there.
Great job there by McGovern and Fields, just trapping him. And turnover.
So Hoosac Valley inbounds here. They trail by 7, 12-5. Field. Turnaround jumper from the guard does not go. Hoosac Valley cold now.
And we're going to foul on Adam Wicks.
And that'll be the third team foul. First on Wicks. No, actually that's his first. Hoosac Valley, they have not been able to buy a basket here for the last 2 or 3 minutes. Had some good looks. The ball.
Yeah, good looks. Just 1 and out though.
Nice drop down pass there. Shot doesn't go. McGovern with the rebound. Nice rebound there. Oh, Kastner with a good up fake. Corner doesn't go. McGovern.
Oh, nice job by Joey McGovern. Kind of cleaning up there underneath the hoop.
Yeah, that was a sweet move there by McGovern. Breaks the drought for Hoosac Valley now. They trail by 5, 12-7. Mathers. Some good defense there.
Yeah, they're trying to keep them right around the circle there.
Mathers, the air ball. And here come the Hurricanes.
Good defensive stand there by the Hurricanes.
Field back it out. Minute and 10 to go here in this opening quarter. Field, oh, nice move, but cannot get it to go. No luck there.
No, good box out there by Mathers for the rebound too by the Tigers.
Ball on the floor. Nice give and go. Nice score there. Nice give and go action there. Dawson has his first basket. Back to a 7-point lead here with 35 seconds to go.
McGovern to the hoop, has it blocked.
Bradley with the rebound. Here's Kastner. And 2 players down on a rebounding action. Ball stolen away. And they're going to call an offensive foul there.
Good job by Wicks on the steal.
Yeah.
And
Dawson.
Good hard move to the basket, but it's that split-second call, Tim, that we talk about all the time. He went in really hard. That made Mark Wilkes' call, I think, a little bit easier.
Yeah. So South Hadley with 13.5 seconds to go could play for the final shot of the quarter here. They lead by 7, 14-7. Mathers, step back, well, bomb for 3. It doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play here at Hoosac Valley with the Tigers of South Hadley on top 14-7. And a little bit as advertised, Rick, this South Hadley team, they want to go with it whenever they have an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm sure they've got some good shooters, but their points have come in from down low, Tim, on short turnaround pops, putbacks, driving layups, especially both on the left and the right side. And that's what they try to do. They move the ball well. Hoosac Valley is doing a great job keeping them out on the perimeter as much as they possibly can. It's just when they've been able to get by and drive, they've been able to either score or draw a foul. The Hurricanes kind of been poor 3-point shooting overall percentage in the first quarter.
Right.
They've had the open looks. Nobody's taken a forced shot. Every Hurricane that took a 3 took a wide open 3. So some of those that didn't fall in the first quarter, hopefully for Coach Robinson, he'll get some to fall here in the second quarter to keep this thing close.
And of course, you can catch up on all the high school basketball action right here on Channel 1302 with High School Basketball Weekly. Yours truly and Rick Bua every Thursday night at 7:30, Saturday morning 10 o'clock, and Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. High School Basketball Weekly.
Hoosac Valley with the basketball to start the second quarter.
They trail by 7, 14-7. And Kastner. Hoosac Valley running a bit of an offense. And they're looking for Frank Field on the block, trying to get him started. He's held scoreless in the first quarter. And the lid's still on the basket.
And a foul from behind.
On Bradley. On the reach.
$15 foul for the Hurricanes. First on Bradley.
Hoosac Valley has gone cold in this one. Some good defense here by Hoosac Valley.
Hard move up and in.
Nice shot there. Good defensive stand. Laporte
6 points for Laporte here in the first half.
Frustrating because they really did a nice job defensively. And they're looking, and there is Field on the box.
And that's what they may have to do, Tim. They may have to put him down low a little bit and have him call for the ball.
Well, he's tough down there, Rick. He's
very strong.
Yep, good size.
That's Frank's first points of the ball game here.
And
there's a nice three.
Home for Mathers. And he answers. It's a 10-point South Hadley lead, 19-9.
A couple of threes for Mathers here, too, in the first half. Oh, nice bounce pass and score.
Beautiful assist there. Beautiful assist from McGovern to Kastner. And Kastner's in the scorebook now. Beauty, backdoor play. And
they got into their big guy. Yep. It's Brady Courier, his first basket of the night, the junior.
And they have a size disadvantage there. 21-11, South Hadley here. They've got a 10-point lead. Again, on the box. Three-pointer for Kastner. It doesn't go. And Frank Field runs down a rebound. Nice effort by Field.
Yeah, very unselfish. Field giving up that ball. I thought for sure he was going to put one in off the glass again.
And there's McGovern. That's a long bomb.
He didn't look quite as set as he normally does and didn't have that good rotation on it.
And there is Mathers. His shot doesn't go. And a rebound, run down there by McGovern.
Yeah, Courier almost picked that off just based on his height alone.
Five minutes to go here in this first half. South Hadley with a 10-point lead, 21-11.
Nice feed underneath. Beautiful
nice
pass from Kastner to Bradley.
Absolutely. Kastner, the two freshmen, teaming up for that one. 21-13, South Hadley.
Neither young man looks like a ninth grader, Tim.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
They look so poised out there.
Yeah.
They're very tall young men. Great future for Coach Robinson's boys program here.
Oh, and that's going to turn over on the deflection. So Hoosac Valley catches a break there. And they can chop into this 8-point South Hadley lead. 21-13, South Hadley. Hoosac Valley hanging around here. McGovern again onto the block to Field. And a pass.
Stolen away.
At the back rims it, and
it's going to be Hoosac basketball.
Hoosac Valley on the rebounding action. Hoosac Valley catching a bit of a break there. And once again, South Hadley going to try some pressure. They want to speed up this pace, see if they can turn over this young Hoosac Valley squad. Field for three. No good.
The shooting woes continue here in the second quarter for the Hurricanes.
Absolutely. That's been the story of this game so far. Hoosac Valley's had some good looks, but they have not, and they're going to call a travel.
Kind of a stutter step in the lane. Turn the ball over.
All right, so Mike Szabo checks into the game for Bradley. So the senior back on the floor.
Bit of quick pace game too, you know.
Yeah. Very
up and down, not a lot of whistles. Clock's been running more than it's been stopped.
McGovern can't shake loose. He thought about it. That was from way downtown. Kastner takes the ball into the lane. And
he slipped. Yeah, and he knew it. Called for travel. 3:13 left, second quarter. 21-13 South Hadley. So
the scoring has slowed down here in this second quarter. 3:12 to go in the first half. And so now Quinn will handle the guard duties for South Hadley. Almost stolen. Oh, nice.
Good ball movement.
Nice interior passing there
second
by South Hadley.
For Courier here
Beautiful.
in the second quarter. 10-point lead for the Tigers.
Great interior passing there for South Hadley. And Kastner for three.
He nails one.
Oh,
finally they hit one.
They needed that one big. The freshman with a three-pointer, and they needed that basket. Let's see if they and the steal by Kastner. And here comes Hoosac Valley.
Szabo's shot won't go.
And here comes.
Got a 2-on-2.
And they're going to call a foul on the baseline. I think that's going to go against Field.
For a second, I thought the whistle might be a double dribble, Tim.
Right. But a minute.
From here, I wasn't really sure.
Right. End of the game for Hoosac Valley is Caden Tatro, the junior. He's going to replace Gabe Bishop.
And second personal foul on Frank Field. 6 for the Hurricanes.
And Field's going to stay out there.
Yeah, they don't really have too much of a choice. Little turnaround pop.
Doesn't go both times, but South Hadley strong on those offensive boards. Mathers to the basket. Looks at Quinn. Doesn't go. And Field with
a hard rebound.
Tough rebound. And again, once again, Hoosac Valley content to just walk it up. Kastner down the lane. Doesn't go. And the ball will stay with Hoosac Valley on a deflection. With 1:17 to go here in this first half.
Bradley back in. Caden Tatro's out there.
And now
junior,
Frank
number 22.
Field's going to take a seat with 1:17 to go here in this first half.
Here's McGovern.
Oh,
got one.
Another three-pointer. Joey McGovern.
Right back in this ballgame at 23-19.
Down to 4 points.
Couple of threes, making a 6-0 run. That deficit gets cut into quite quickly with those threes.
Absolutely now. Minute to go here. Quinn to the basket, and he misses the bunny. And Hoosac Valley can get this lead to within one. McGovern thought about it for a second. Interior, in-tight pass in there and deflected, so it'll stay with Hoosac Valley.
Nate Carrion, a senior, number 10, knocked it out of bounds. McGovern put the ball in play.
Look at his shot by McGovern.
Three.
Doesn't go.
Kind of forced that one a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think that's what Coach Robinson wanted
No.
in that particular possession, coming off an inbounds pass.
Especially with a lot of time on the shot clock.
Yeah,
So
and you got the momentum, too.
Right.
You don't want to turn it over.
Right, so it's a 4-point South Hadley lead here. Bradley on to Quinn, the senior. Quinn doesn't get it to go, and Kastner up high. And
Boy,
he's fouled. Boy, he was up there, Rick.
The freshman has played incredibly well here
Yep.
since he entered the ball game.
So Frank Field going to check in here with 23 seconds to go. Zabo's going to come out. So Hoosac Valley, they're going to play. They're going to play for the last shot here of this first half, Rick.
That's why you can put Frank in there.
Yeah.
Chances of another personal foul are pretty slim with the ball.
And McGovern.
Nice from the basket.
Oh, Joey McGovern. He's got 10 points here in the first half, 23-21.
Up and in, nice driving layup.
At the buzzer.
Kyle Harris with his first points.
Strong to the basket. And that's going to do it for a very entertaining first half. Low-scoring affair. The score at halftime is South Hadley 25 and Hoosac Valley 21. And Rick, Hoosac Valley's down, but I'll tell you, Coach Robinson is probably very happy with the pace of this game.
He has, and if he's got a game plan, and you talked about that game plan of slowing it down, walking the ball very slowly up the court, running the clock down, working the ball well around the perimeter, running the weave, they've done really, really well. I mean, Joey McGovern has the ball in his hands a lot. Probably is the best overall dribbler on the team, and he can spin and he can move and he can shoot. But they got some key contributions by Bradley and by Kastner. They played really, really well. Frank Field's been a little bit quiet, and 25-21, 4-point deficit, and you take, if they shot 35 to 40% from Threeville, they'd have the lead right now. So considering how cold they were shooting-wise, 25-21, I'm sure he'll take it in hopes that they'll be a little bit hotter in the second half.
Well, they're right in this ball game. We're going to take a break here now, and we're going to be back in just a moment to recap the first half and bring you second half action here at Hoosac Valley. The score at halftime, South Hadley 25 and Hoosac 21. And we're back here at Hoosac Valley High School at halftime of the contest between South Hadley and Hoosac Valley, and South Hadley with the 4-point lead, 25-21, in a game marked by Hoosac's ability to set the pace here and keep a very fast South Hadley squad under control. And Rick, you can recap the score.
I certainly will, Tim. Yeah, for South Hadley, they got 7 kids in the scoring column. 6 points apiece for Chase Mathers and Tim Laporte. 4 points for Brady Courier. 3 points for Eddie Wojkowski. And 2 points apiece for Owen Dawson, Kyle Harris, and Colin Quinn for their 25. For the Hurricanes, Joey McGovern already in double figures with a couple of threes and a couple of 2-pointers for 10. 5 for Cameron Kastner. I thought did an incredible job off the bench in the second quarter. And 2 apiece for Adam Wicks, Quarnell Bradley, and the captain Frank Field. So considering, Tim, as we said off camera, considering that Frank Field, who Coach Robinson thought needed to have a big game tonight, only with 2 points, very, very quiet, and only down by 4. That's not too shabby.
Really, not too bad. And again, Rick, Hoosac Valley went cold there for a little bit in that first half, and South Hadley had at one point a 10-point lead, but Hoosac Valley was able to claw back in it, and they got within 4 as we start the second half. And I believe we're going to see. I thought Hoosac Valley was going to end up with the ball coming out of the half here on the possession arrow, but it looks like it's going to be South Hadley that's going to have it. We want to thank Northern Berkshire Community Television for broadcasting tonight's high school basketball action here at Hoosac Valley. We want to thank our producer and cameraman, Peter Gentile.
So we're going to have to clear out the team fouls for the first half. It was 6 for the Hurricanes and 4 for the Tigers, so no team was in the bonus, and only 1 free throw. 2 free throws were shot in the game, only 1 made. Hurricanes have nothing, haven't gone to the line yet. Very quick played game. Here we go with second half action from Cheshire.
And Colin Quinn would like to try to get unraveled here. He's going to take that first shot, and right there. So Quinn scores the first basket. That's his 4th point of the game, and they want to get him going for sure. Now they're going to call a foul on the entry pass in the field. Yeah,
is that Ed Wojkowski? His first?
That's the first on the team. They got to clear those fouls off. You're right, Rick.
McGovern for a long 3.
No, not there. And now they're going to call a timeout there. Of course, South Hadley here.
Yeah, it looked like Mathers got trapped, and the Hurricanes did a really good job. He didn't have anywhere to go, and coach saved him pretty much. The only other thing you do is knock the ball off of your opponent's leg or try to get the ball to go out of bounds. Right underway here, third quarter action from Hoosac Valley.
This has been a good one between these two Bi-County East teams. And coming up, Rick, we got some high school action. We will be covering Waconia and the Hoosac Valley girls were possible going to be able to tape that game coming up this Friday, January 13th, and that is a big game in that division, Rick.
Yeah, the girls have already played the Warriors once, right, Tim? Down in Dalton.
Opening game.
Yeah, they're going to want payback. They're going to want. It's quite a rivalry they've had over the last few years. That's for sure.
Right, and Hoosac Valley, the first game, they were a little short-handed as Garabedian and Billets were under the weather and didn't play in that one. So they should be at full strength when they meet again this Friday, January 13th, and that is premium girls high school basketball. Those are 2 finer teams in Western Massachusetts for high school basketball. So catch that one if you can.
Yeah, the Lady Warriors still undefeated.
South Hadley inbounding. And Mathers being guarded off top by McGovern. Hoosac Valley into a little bit of a zone. And it's knocked out of bounds. Will go over to South Hadley.
9 on the shot clock.
Yep. Hoosac Valley in a zone right out of that timeout.
And nice inbounds. Oh, he missed it. Eddie Wachowski with a bunny. He missed right off the glass.
And I'm going to call a foul. This one's going to go against Bishop, the junior. That's his first foul.
And they have cleared the fouls, also 1 apiece here in the second half for team fouls. Nice little turnaround move. Can't get it to go.
Doesn't get it.
Nice rebound. Boy, Frank Field went up way up there for that one.
Kicks it out into the front court. South Hadley's been in a man-to-man defense the whole way here tonight. And they're going to call foul on Zabo on the pick.
Team second, and the second on Mike.
And the turnover brings the ball back to South Hadley. A lot of cutting action. And
nice drive to the hoop.
Beautiful there on the invite by Laporte. He's had a nice game for South Hadley. He's got 8 points. Back to an 8-point South Hadley lead. And Field sets the offense again. Hoosac Valley got to get a little bit of offense going here.
Oh, almost stolen away. Frank came up with his short pop.
And he sinks it. Break there for Hoosac Valley. The ball was bouncing around on the floor, and that's the second hoop for Frank Field. 29-23 South Hadley. 5:40 to go here in this third quarter. Field doing a nice
great
job
defense.
On
great defense.
Mather swung away. Mather jumper doesn't go. And
nice Bishop, a nice rebound.
With a rebound. Field thought about it for a minute. But once again, Hoosac Valley now run that. They've been pretty patient on offense tonight.
Good save by Zabo.
Yep. And there's going to be a hole there. Away from the ball on Laporte.
I got him for 1, and it is. Second team foul for the Tigers.
Yeah, 2 team fouls here for both teams. 4:59 to go, and it's a 6-point South Hadley lead. Field steps back for 3, doesn't get it. Zabo.
Nice rebound taken away.
Taken away. And Zabo recovers it. And McGovern thought about it for a minute.
Nice driving layup, especially a lefty going on the right side, using his right hand with good body control.
He's got 12 for the game. That was pretty. And we're down to a 4-point South Hadley lead. And let's shoot from this corner. No good.
Offensive rebound.
And it'll stay with South Hadley.
South Hadley very, very patient. They try to get the ball inside. They like to drive to the hoop. Both very unselfish teams. Both these squads moving the ball really, really well, looking for the open man.
And there's Mather, the short jumper. Good. Mather's.
His first 2-point field goal of the game.
Back to a 6-point South Hadley lead. Up and under. And
he draws the foul.
Got to shoot too.
So if his goal was to get at least a whistle, Frank Field succeeded.
I'm going to go to the line, shoot a pair here with 4 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Falls on Owen Dawson. That's his third this half for the Tigers. 3 team fouls for the Tigers, 2 for the Hurricanes. Half the third quarter gone. 4 minutes left.
And doesn't have it there. Flat.
Bend those legs a little bit.
This is the first foul shot of the game. That was the first foul shot of the game for Hoosac Valley.
It was, Tim, yeah. 1 out of 2.
Fields got 5 points now. 5-point lead for South Hadley, 31-26. They're going to call a travel there.
I thought so, yeah. I'm not a referee, Tim, but
he went a long way without throwing the ball.
Hop, skip, and 2 jumps. You're only allowed 1.
Right. All right, so now South Hadley bringing the pressure up. Nope.
Stolen away. Kastner all alone, too, and it got picked off.
And a foul on front.
It's going to be a reach-in on McGovern, I believe.
And again, even though it looks like it's there, Coach Robinson would like his team to back it out and not get into that back and forth game.
In and out.
Short, and Hoosac Valley with the rebound. And here comes McGovern. And again, deflected, it'll stay with Hoosac Valley.
Pass was intended for Frank Field.
Hoosac Valley will inbounds. Kastner in the game now for Hoosac Valley.
Oh, picked off.
Picked off. Oh, it's
great job by Wicks.
Oh, boy.
Boy, that is great hustle for that 9th grader.
Yeah, that's a big save there for Hoosac Valley. And here comes Hoosac Valley.
Get it in the field. Nice, strong move, and Frank puts it in off the glass.
He's a low down, and he's tough on the blocks, Rick. Field is a very tough customer when he gets down that ball
game here
on the blocks, and he's playing great defense here as well. And score.
Nice driving layup there.
Boy, that's the second.
Kyle Harris.
Yeah, that's the second basket to the basket. 5-point South Hadley lead. 33-28.
We've seen some incredible dribbling skills here, Tim, in this ball game.
Floater doesn't go. And they're going to call a travel there and the turnover.
The first thing the Tigers look to do is to penetrate, Tim.
Absolutely.
Not a bad philosophy.
Bradley in the game for Hoosac Valley.
Bradley, Field, McGovern, Wicks, and Kastner on the floor for the Hurricanes.
Approaching the 2-minute mark here in this third quarter. And they're going to call a travel there, and that was a good call.
Yeah, good double pressure there, both by Harris and then Dawson.
And Hoosac Valley is going to call a timeout here with 1:53 to go. And South Hadley with the 5-point lead, 33-28. Rick, Hoosac Valley's had some opportunities to cut into this lead and get it down to 2 or 3 and just have not been able to do it.
No, but they're where they want to be. They're hanging around. And they're doing it with, Frank Field has come out with a couple hoops this half. No threes yet in the second half for the Hurricanes. But the defensive pressure there and the game plan, again, Tim, I want to keep, talking about that game plan. Slow it down for the Hurricanes. They don't want to run with the Tigers. The Tigers want to run. And they're hanging right in there.
Yeah, once again, you can catch up on all high school basketball action, recapping our Northern Berkshire basketball teams at McCann, Mount Greylock, Hoosac Valley, and Drury on High School Basketball Weekly. Yours truly, Rick Bua, our co-host for that one every Thursday night at 7:30 Saturday morning again at 10 o'clock and Sunday evening at 7 on channel 1302. High School Basketball Weekly.
And the thing that's really nice about High School Basketball Weekly being shown 3 times, Tim, is if you're not able to catch it for some reason, it's always put on YouTube.
That's right.
And on the webcast. Northern Berkshire Community Television webcast, just look under Hoosac Valley and Drury High School. You'll find the athletics there.
As are all these basketball games. Doesn't go.
Nice big rebound there by Field.
Some good defense there by Hoosac Valley.
Hurricanes looking to make this a 1-possession game here.
Field backs it away. 12 on the shot clock. Thought about it for a minute. Oh, look for that.
Oh, they're going to get it, though.
They're going to get the shot off. It doesn't go right at the buzzer.
Well, at least they got a shot.
Yep.
Adam Wicks was forced to take that one.
Doesn't go.
Joey McGovern had great position there. Boxed out nicely. And a foul. I think on Bradley, if I'm not mistaken.
So both teams stuck here. Haven't been able to move off the dime here. Tetro into the game.
They're going to give it to Frank Field. That's his third.
And give him a break. He is winded for sure.
Coach Robinson does what Coach Reset does up at Drury. Gets some of the kids that play a lot of minutes a little breather here at the end of the quarter.
Shot doesn't go. Back rims it.
Little floater in the lane, won't go. And we got a tie-up.
A tie-up. That's going to go to Hoosac Valley with 22 seconds to go.
So the shot clock is off.
And Field back into the game for Tetro. Offense, defense sequence here. And they're going to call a foul there on the outside.
I think it's on Isaiah James, just into the ball game. He's a 9th grader also. Entered the game maybe less than a minute ago. Owen Dawson and Jack Lockery.
Both teams going to their bench here. Closing moments of this third quarter with 19 seconds to go. Hoosac Valley can play for the final shot. They trail by 5. Wicks. McGovern. And that pass almost stolen away.
Those cross-court passes sometimes.
Pretty ill-advised there. That. Down the lane. And they're going to call an offensive foul with 0.2 seconds to go.
Kyle Harris took the charge.
Yep.
It's the second personal foul on Joey McGovern. And the 5th on the Hurricanes here in the second half.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter of action.
Had to be catch and shoot with 2:10 left. There's no way you can get that off.
So evenly played, low-scoring third quarter of basketball action. Rick, and at the end of 3, it's Hoosac Valley trailing by 5 here, 33-28. And as we've talked about on several occasions during this broadcast, Rick, Coach Robinson certainly to this point has the pace he wants in this ball game.
Yeah, low-scoring quarter, 8-7 in favor of South Hadley. And he's right there. I mean, we got 8 minutes to go, and I'm sure Coach Robinson would rather have the lead, but everything's working. The game plan is working, and the Hurricanes did not shoot lights out in the first half, and got a couple of big threes the second quarter to close the gap. But South Hadley really hasn't shot that well either.
Right.
Most of their points have been down low with those thrashing moves to the hoop. They like to penetrate. They like to get in the paint. but their outside shooting has not been great in the ball game, and a lot of that's got to do with the defense on both squads. Good defense is going to make that score low scoring all the time, Tim.
No question.
You know, you got the Hurricanes averaging 64 points a game, and you got South Hadley, even though they've only played 3, averaging 66 points a game. Neither one will hit that probably tonight for sure.
So South Hadley inbounds the ball to start this final period of play. They will lead it by 5, 33-28. Bradley playing Mathers. Mathers from the corner.
Got deflected, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, oh, nice rebound there by...
We got a tie-up. It's going to stay with Hoosac.
Yeah. So now...
Well, some of these ninth graders, Tim, I so impressed. They play with such poise. They look like they've been out there for a long time, and they're progressing really well. Still early in the season.
Right. Field brings the ball up for Hoosac. Field with a long three-pointer. Doesn't go back rim. No chance. Here comes Mathers.
To the hoop and scoring.
Scored is Colin Quinn. And he's been quiet. That's his 6th point. He averages 14. They've done a good job on him, but it's now a 7-point. South Hadley lead here. Under 7 minutes to go. And the ball will stay with Hoosac Valley. South Hadley trying to turn up the pressure here. They lead it by 7.
And Kastner, he had the left lane, but he just lost the basketball. I think he wanted to drive left. It was open.
There's Bradley. Gets it
got
right.
it.
Got the roll.
Give the assist to McGovern.
Yep.
And the points to Bradley.
That's a big basket here for Hoosac Valley. They trail by 5. Hanging around, Rick. They continue to hang around. And they're going to call it. Oh, they call a foul.
That's going to be 4 on Frank Field.
That's a big call here. Bradley against Quinn.
Up and around, it won't go.
And Kastner. Tatro,
he is hammered. He'll go to the line. Yeah, he'll get 2.
And shoot a pair.
Look for that open man, and that was him.
6:16 to go, and Tatro will shoot 2. That's the 5th team foul on South Hadley. Yeah, first one is no good. Only the 3rd foul shot of the night. There have not been many foul shots in this game. Actually, South Hadley has only shot 2 foul shots as well. And he missed them both.
1 out of 4 for the Hurricanes in the game from the free throw line. Short jumper, in and out.
And Tatro with the rebound. Here comes McGovern into the front court. And they're going to call travel on McGovern with 5:55 to go. Still a 5-point South Hadley lead.
Another big possession here for South Hadley.
And the question also, Rick, is how long can Field stay on the bench here for
It won't be much longer.
Valley?
Yeah, it won't be much longer, Tim.
To the basket, roll it in. Oh,
nice strong move, and then we got a timeout called by Coach Chris Gerber.
And Dawson with his 2nd basket of the game, and once again gives South Hadley that 7-point lead with 5:35 to go. 37-30.
There's nothing fancy about the South
Hadley.
Hadley team. They just play consistent, good, hard-fought basketball.
Right. And this is, you know, an experienced club.
It is. It's a senior-oriented team.
And this is a big, we point out beginning of the game, this is really only the 4th game for South Hadley. They are undefeated in the Bi-County East. They're undefeated at 3-0.
And this game is being played on Monday evening on January 9th. And that's a big night in Western Mass for boys basketball. A lot of locals playing tonight.
Yep, there are.
And if you're not into league play yet, you're going to get into it immediately. Most of the teams have been in league play, Tim. I looked at the Valley League and the Valley Wheel, which are the larger Division I and II schools in Western Mass, and they're starting to get into their schedule now, of their league schedule, and most of the other teams are well into their league schedule.
And McGovern.
Tipped away. Good save by Bradley.
Hoosac Valley needs a basket here.
There's certainly a different team with Frank Field on the bench. There's no question about that.
Right.
They're very capable, though.
Kester.
Oh, halfway down and won't go in.
That would have been big if he could have put that down. No good. And it's again, here comes Hoosac Valley.
Frank Field at the score table is getting ready to come in at the next whistle.
Bradley. Ball on the floor.
Oh, nice job. There's McGovern.
Back to McGovern. He can't get it to go. There's
great job there by Tatro. He's playing really hard. He kept that ball alive.
So 4:29 to go. It's a 7-point South Hadley lead here.
Hurricanes need a stop and a score here quickly, as that clock is not their friend right now.
Mathers will run the point for South Hadley.
They're working the clock a little bit.
Quinn down the basket. Oh, beautiful dump off. And score it. Nice dump off on that inbound.
That's 6 points for Courier. His first back of the second half. That was a big one.
Yep.
He did not use the glass, but he got it to go.
Gets it up to a 9-point lead. Quinn.
Oh, that's a big hoop.
Big
That's a big hoop right there.
Yep. And Hoosac Valley is going to call a timeout as Quinn hits a big three-pointer and bumps that South Hadley lead up to 12, 42-30 here with 3:35 to go.
Oh, the Hurricanes are going to have to.
A lot of the Lady
It's
Hurricanes.
not lack of effort, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
They're playing as good a defense. You know, you're holding South Hadley to 42 points with 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. That's the good news. The bad news is that offensively you've been a little bit off tonight, that's for sure.
A lot of Lady Hurricanes in attendance here, Rick. Lady Hurricanes, they have a big week. Play Amherst and Wacona here at Hoosac Valley. And we'll be reporting on that on High School Basketball Weekly.
You know, we talk about the boys by County East, how tough this league is with South Hadley, the Hurricanes, Wacona, Monument Mountain, East Hampton, Bay State, and Palmer. It's the same thing with the girls. They play in a very, very tough league too. So they'll battle for a very, very top spot in that league. But it's quite a hurdle. There's a lot of really good ball clubs in that league too.
Yeah.
The way I look at it, Tim, that it's going to get them stronger for the Western Mass play at the end of the season and the state tournament.
All right, here comes McGovern into the front court. Hoosac Valley has to hurry here and score some points. And there's going to be a foul there on the block. That's going to go against Quinn. And that's going to be the 16th foul. Both teams will be shooting on the next foul.
So we have not hit the bonus yet in this ball game. Not in the first half and not quite yet in the second half, but it's about to happen very shortly with each team with 16 fouls.
McGovern down the lane, doesn't get it to go. Up and under doesn't go.
Third tap. Oh, it finally gets it to go.
Third time's the charm for McGovern. We're back to a 10-point game now. 3:08 to go in this ball game. So South Hadley will try to run some clock. Bradley covering Quinn. And that's on top, and Kastner with it. Hoosac Valley hustling into the front court.
They need a hoop here bad. 2.5 to go in the ball game.
Wicks trying to get loose, finds Field. Spin move by Field. He's going to take the turnaround jumper and
he
score.
Got it. They needed that bad.
For Frank Field now, we're down to 8, 42-34 with 2:10 to go in this ball game. And a nice putback there by Laporte. He's in double figures, Rick. He's had a nice game.
He has had a quiet game. McGovern's fouled as he drives the lane.
And he's going to go to the line and shoot a pair. That's a 17th foul on South Hadley. Hoosac Valley will get a chance to cut into this lead with the clock off. So McGovern got 15 points unofficially. I've got on the night.
As do I.
Mix them both. We're back to an 8-point lead for South Hadley. And the ball tipped away.
Stolen away. Here comes Wicks.
Short jumper doesn't go. And South Hadley, they want to burn clock here, no question about it.
Six on the shot clock.
Oh, and they got their offensive rebound. That's a killer. And that's our clock reset. And so they're going to have to foul. And they can run the clock down here, Rick. And Field doesn't want to foul there. They have to foul to stop the clock. And not going to happen.
Here's a foul by Kastner.
Right. So
Frank Field did the best job he could to try to knock the ball away and not foul. And he wasn't called for the foul, but he also never got the ball. But
right. So that puts Mather on the line for a 1-and-1 here with 46 seconds to go.
Both teams played really hard. My hat's off to both these squads tonight.
Absolutely. And
only the second free throw of the night made by, they're 2 out of 3 for the night, the Tigers. And Chase will get a second one.
And he's had a quiet night.
Yeah, I got him 9 unofficial points, averages 16
right.
and a half through the first 3 games this season.
And he's got 10 points here. And it's going to be an offense, defense for Mather. And
Wicks looking for Cassidy, stolen away.
And ahead here on the breakout. And wisely, he backed it out. Dawson backed that out, and that's going to put Quinn on the line here. 29 seconds to go.
Very disciplined team.
Yeah. They're solid, no question about it.
Yeah, seems to be no real superstars, Tim. They just play good, hard basketball. And a lot of kids can dribble the ball. Their shooting wasn't great. Their shooting percentage was down tonight. That's the Hurricanes' defense. Did a great job.
Yeah, they did a good job on it. And Quinn. They held their 2 big scores under their scoring average in this one.
Quinn's in double figures unofficially with 10. He drains them both.
And here comes Hoosac Valley here, trailing by 12. Field the long 3-pointer.
He drains it way out, well beyond NBA range. Could give him 4, I'd give him 4.
Down to 9. And a timeout here by South Hadley. They have a 9-point lead with 13 seconds to go, and not a lot that Hoosac Valley is going to be able to do. But this has been a well-played ball game, really. And again, I say it, Hoosac Valley, they had the pace they wanted in this one.
Yeah, I mean, they trailed 14-7 after 1 and cut it to 4 at 25-21. And we said at halftime, Tim, that Frank Field was held to 2 points, sat with a little bit of foul trouble in the second quarter. But I thought Coach Robinson would actually take that, considering they had not hit the 3-ball well in the first half. And then they only got scored 8-7 in the third quarter and went into the fourth quarter only trailing by 5.
So unless something unlikely happens, Hoosac Valley will fall to 5-2 overall, 4-2 in the league. And South Hadley will improve to 4-0 and 3-0, top spot in the Bi-County East. And that's going to do it here at Hoosac Valley, Rick. As the clock winds down on the Hurricanes, South Hadley comes away with the win here, 48-39.
Well played ball game. So, it's going to catch a lot of people's eyes when they see the score, when they read it in the Berkshire Eagle or look at it Mass Live, iBerkshires, or the Republican. It's going to be 48-39, and it was probably a 5-point game, Tim. I would say the free throws down the stretch widened the margin a little bit. That's not the way the game was played, but Coach Robinson knows what kind of a league he's in.
Right, and that's right. I mean, there are just no easy outs in this league. When you got the likes of Monument Mountain, Wacona, South Hadley, those are going to be tough ball games every night.
So give us 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen, and Tim and I will be right back with the scoring and the recap.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Hoosac Valley. The final was South Hadley 48 and Hoosac Valley 39, a well-played ball game. And Rick, you've got the scoring recap.
Yeah, for the South Hadley Tigers, they moved to 4-0 overall, 3-0 in the Bi-County East. They were led by Colin Quinn with 11, a little bit below his average. 10 apiece for Tim Laporte and Chase Mathers, who was averaging 16.5, so a little bit below his average. So 11, 10, and 10, and then 6 for Courier, 4 for Owen Dawson, 4 for Kyle Harris, and 3 for Eddie Wojtkowski, all in the first half for their 48. Hurricanes were led by Joey McGovern, who had 10 at halftime, ended up with a total of 16. Frank Field, who was very, very quiet in the first half with foul trouble, only had a bucket in the first half, ended up with 12 in double figures. Just not quite enough to get him over the hump. Cameron Kastner, the freshman, played an outstanding game. He scored 5 points, 4 for freshman Cornell Bradley, and a bucket for Adam Wicks, who did a very good job in running the offense. But just not quite enough offense tonight, but a lot of hustle, good rebounding. Overall, I couldn't tell you if Coach Robinson's pleased or not, but this was a good team they played tonight.
Absolutely, and I think he was pleased with the pace. They got the game down where they wanted it. They put the game down in the low, below 50. That's for sure. If you said to Coach Robinson, hey, if we can hold South Hadley in the 40-point range, we got a shot. I think most people would agree they would have had a shot, and they did a good job there. They just could not put the ball in the basket tonight. It didn't roll their way. And, of course, you got to – at some point you can play great defense, but you have to put the ball in too.
Yeah, they only had 1 3. That was by Frank Field late, very late in the game, probably less than 30 seconds when he hit that 3. But it just wasn't there tonight. But they'll regroup, that's for sure, because it's a Coach Robinson coach team. They will regroup.
Okay. Well, that's going to do it here for us at Hoosac Valley. The final score is South Hadley 48, Hoosac Valley 39. For our producer, Peter Gentile, and my sidekick here, Rick Bull, I'm Tim Morris saying good night.